Hello guys, previously we have seen fundamental data types in Python. Now in this video we will see collection related data types in Python. At first we will see what is a list. List is a collection related data type in Python. We will see what is a list and what are the properties of list. Let's get started. So list is a ordered collection of heterogeneous data items. It's an ordered, that means it is indexable, and it is a collection of heterogeneous data items. Heterogeneous means different data type elements we can store. So let's see how to declare a list in Python. To do this, I am opening Visual Studio Code. Yeah, I have created list.py. So let me declare one list variable, and we will assign some values to list. Okay, so list 1. So the name of the variable is list1 here. So to declare list, so list should be enclosed with the square brackets, and inside square brackets you can mention the list elements. I can say 1 2 3, these are number type elements, and you can say integer elements, and I can say you can mention string elements as well. I can say Ramesh, and I will add one more string item, let's say Python, and inside list you can create one more list as well. That is the concept of list of lists, or it is also called as nested lists. Okay, we will see what is a nested list in upcoming lectures. For now, list can contain one more list, and list can contain another collection related data items as well. So this, since this is an introduction video of list, we will see some basic information about list. So 1 2 3 Ramesh Python, and you can say, you can put one more list here. So this is called a basic list variable. So let me see how the definition is. It is an ordered collection of heterogeneous data items. What I said earlier, heterogeneous means different data items or elements. So here 1 2 3 is of int type, Ramesh is of string type, Python is of string type, 1 2 3 itself is a list type. Okay, so we can conclude this is a heterogeneous data items. Okay, because we have added different data elements inside a list. So it is ordered. What do you mean by ordered? It can indexable. So index is start from 0. So 0th place we have 1, 1th place we have 2, second place we have 3, third place Ramesh, fourth place Python, fifth place entire this list 1 2 3. So to print the index related list item, you can mention like this: print list1 of. If I print 0, that means 0th element, that means first element. What is the first element in the list 1? It is 1. So 1 will be printed, when 1 will be printed to the output screen, on the output screen. Okay, so let me run this code. Double right click and run this code. 1 is printed now. So what, so for example, if I need a fourth element, that means 0 1 2 3 4, that means Python, I want to print Python. Okay, so in order to do this, print list1 of, so I can say 4. So we'll see how. I will just clear my screen and run this code. So Python is printed here. Okay, so Python is also supports negative indexing. So Python is also supports negative indexing. Okay, so what do you mean by negative indexing? So negative indexing starts from right to left, and positive index starts from left to right. So let me repeat once again. So negative index starts from right to left, and positive index starts from left to right. I, so in other words, right to left means backward direction. So what is it? Right to left means backward direction. Backward direction. So left to right, in other words, we can say forward direction. Forward direction. Okay, so if you want to print the last element of a list, irrespective of the length of the list, here we have only few elements. What happens if a list contains 1,000 elements or 1 crore elements? How you can print last element? You can print the last element by using negative indexing. So it is very handy when it comes to access the elements of a list. So we can use negative indexing to access lost elements, I mean reversing of elements. So we can see more about this negative indexing in future. For now, you can understand that by using negative index you can print lost element of the list. So let me write list. So negative indexing it starts from -1, whereas positive index it starts from 0. So list 1 of -1. List 1 of -1 will print this entire thing. So 1, 2, 3 is at the position of -1. This is -2. This is -3. This is -4. This is -5. This is -6. Okay. Print list 1 of -1 will print the entire list of 1, 2, 3. So let us see how it is printed. So to run this program, you can right click and run this code, and we have the last element, that is 1, 2, 3 is printed on the output screen. So this is the meaning of negative indexing and positive indexing in Python. So list can be indexable and list is sliceable. What do you mean by slicing? You can cut some part of list and you can use that list for other processing. What I mean to say is you can take the some part of list and you can do some operations on sublists. I mean, you can say it is a substring kind of a topic. So slicing, list can be sliceable. That means you can cut the slices. So what happens if you want this highlighted elements to be printed on the output screen? That means I want Ramesh, Python, and the list item called 1, 2, 3. How you can print this part of list? This is called list slicing. So lists can be sliceable. So in order to do this, print list 1 of. So there will be concept called slice operator. You can mention with this colon symbol. So what is the syntax of slice operator? Let us see. So let me write the syntax of slice operator. So you can mention list 1 of begin index colon end index colon step size. Don't worry about this step size. We will see further more examples when we discuss strings in detail. For now, you just concentrate on begin and end. Okay. So begin is inclusive and end is exclusive. I will tell you what I mean by inclusive and exclusive. So I can say let me count the Ramesh index value 0, 1, 2, 3. In the third index we have Ramesh element. Okay, so third and fourth, fifth. If you print fifth, that means 3 to 5 you want the substring. I mean you want the sublist. So Ramesh Python 1, 2, 3. That is what you want to print. But the thing is, this end is exclusive. That means if you want to print fifth element, you need to give sixth here. Okay, let me write it in English like sentence so that it will be clearer. So it will print, so what I mentioned, so list 1 of 3 to 5. Okay, so it will print from third index to 5 minus 1 index. So let me repeat. So this particular slice operation, that means list 1 of 3 to 5, it will print from third index to 5 minus 1 index. Okay, so that means Ramesh and Python only will be printed onto the output screen. So let me, so what is my assumption here? So Python and as well as the Ramesh and Python, I'm sorry, so Ramesh and Python will get printed. So Ramesh and Python, so Ramesh should be in string format, so I will just enclose it with single quotes. Yeah, sorry for that. So I'm just clearing my screen, so CLS, yeah, and right click and run this code. So Ramesh and Python gets printed. So for example, if you need 1 2 3, the last element as well, so you need to give it is here sixth element. So third, 4, 5, and you need to print sixth element. That means 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1, that means fifth index. So 3 to 6 means, okay, just a second guys. So what is our current operation? That means 3 to 6 I want the sublist. So it will print from third index to 6 minus 1 index, that is fifth index. What is the fifth index now here? 3, 4, 5. That means Ramesh, Python 1 2 3 will get printed. Let me Ramesh, Python, and one more thing, 1 2 3. So this is the expected output. Okay, so let me clear my screen and run this code once again. So that is where, so you will see Ramesh, Python 1 2 3 gets printed here. So this is how you can slice the list. There will be one concept called step size. We will discuss in detail about in strings, and we will discuss in detail about list in advanced topics. For now, this much of information is sufficient. Let's get moving. So another topic. So let me open my PPT. So we have seen duplicate. There is a concept of duplication. Duplicates are also allowed. So that means 1 2 3, and you can say I can add one here as well. That means one is one appeared 2 times. Okay, that means duplicates can be allowed in list. Okay, so this is a property. For there is a one more collection related data type, that is a set, that won't consider duplicate values. So you need to understand what is a duplicate means. If that particular data type allows duplicate values or not. So list is a data type in which duplicates can be allowed. Okay, so I can add one more Ramesh here. So that means Ramesh is appeared 2 times, and this is a duplication. It is allowed in lists. Okay, so you can print the entire list by using print command, print function, and print list one. It will print entire list, that is the entire list will be printed here. So I'm placing in the comments, and I'm just running this Python script once again. Yeah, the entire list gets printed here. So that is the meaning of duplicates can be allowed. And then list is mutable. What do you mean by mutable? You can change the elements of list. That is called mutability. Mutability means particular data object can be changeable. Okay, so by do this I'm just clearing everything to make this clearer. I'm just clearing this terminal as well. So we are currently the most important topic in Python, that is mutability. In general, in programming, mutability is very essential, and mutable and immutable, these are very essential terms in programming. So mutability means we can change the elements of particular data type. So list is mutable, we can change the elements of list. Let me write it down here to make things clearer. Mutable means changeable. Okay, so I want to change this Ramesh to Java. How we can do this? By using index, you can change this value. So what is the index of Ramesh here? 0, 1, 2, 3. At third index we have Ramesh value. So you can change the Ramesh to Java with the help of index. So to do this, in order to do this, you can mention list 1 of third element. I will change it to Java. Okay, so let me print the entire list once. Print list 1, and so I want to confirm that before modification what is the list, after modification what is the list value. That is what I want to show in this program. Okay, so print, again I am printing list 1. So here the entire list gets printed. Okay, entire list gets printed here. 0, 1, 2, 3. At the place of Ramesh we are changing the value to Java, so then entire list gets printed, but here in the place of Ramesh we will get new value called Java. So this is the meaning of mutability. Mutability means changeable, you can change the elements of that particular data type. So here with respect to list we are talking, right? So we can change the elements of list, that is called mutability, and list is mutable. And let me run this program, right click and run this code. So there is a yeah, so my intention is to put the comment here. So I'm sorry for this inconvenience. I'm just clearing my screen and running this code again. So see this. So at the third line we are printing the entire list. Okay, before modification, what I mean to say. So entire list gets printed. On the fourth line we are doing some modification. So at the third index we are changing Ramesh to Java. Okay, now at the fifth line we are doing after modification value, and we are printing after modification what the list is. So print list 1, that means Ramesh gets modified to Java. So that is what printed here. So this is called mutability. So let me go back to the PPT. What else we are? Okay, list is groupable in nature. That means we can add the elements to list, we can remove the elements from list. How we can do this? So let me erase this. So I want to add let us say JavaScript to this list at the end of the list. So there is a function called append. So append is a list related function. You can add a particular element at the end of the list by using append function or append method. So let us say list1 dot append. I will add JavaScript. So it will add this JavaScript element at the end of the list 1. Okay, let me print before modification, without adding JavaScript, let me print the entire list once again so that it will be clearer. So I can put this in comments. So this is the before updation, and after updation what is the list values. So print list 1, and it will add JavaScript at the end of the list. So I'm just copying everything and I'm placing in this comment so that our assumption is correct or wrong, we can see while running the program. So I will say JavaScript. JavaScript. This is what my expectation is. So let me run this program. So run this code. Yeah, our assumption is correct. So JavaScript has added at the end of the list. So list can be growable, list can be shrinkable. That means we can remove the elements if you want, if you choose to. So so there is a function called remove. So list one dot remove. I will delete that JavaScript value. So JavaScript. Okay. Then I am printing list again. Okay, and I am clearing this terminal and I am running this code again. So JavaScript is deleted and the previous list gets printed here. So list is growable. You can add the elements to the list and you can remove the elements from list. So let me see another things are there. I guess this is the basic introduction to lists. So we will see in-depth list video in further lectures. I mean in-depth topics of lists in further upcoming lectures. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.